story rose. This is a big movie budget. They spent around like $150 million. What did impress you the most about the use of technology in this movie?
Just how real the shark looks. You know, we did get an animatronic shark too, which looked so real, and it was bizarre having like standing next to it and just seeing the jaws of it and the bleeding and all the kind of, it was really high tech. You know, they built a tank for us to do stunts in. We also got a boat in the ocean and did a lot of our stunts in the ocean. I think that they just, with that money, we really got to see the types of things we're allowed to do when we're not on a budget.
My God.
What are some true facts that you know about the prehistoric shark Megalodon?
Well, it's thought to have been extinct for 20 million years. I know that when they first started finding the teeth, they actually thought that they were dragon's tongues.
Oh, wow.
So they actually thought it was more realistic that these were tongues from a dragon than they did a shark that could be that big.
Yeah.
I know that, well, I don't know, it's scientifically mostly proven that they probably went extinct because they couldn't get enough food, and that they starved because the sheer amount of food they need to eat at that size is eating everything. And yeah, I mean, lots of little bits and pieces. They're quite mysterious. There's not a lot of facts out there about them.
On its way. 50 meters. 30. 10 meters.
My God, it's 90 feet.
It's Megalodon.
Well, some scientists say that there's like 95% of the ocean that is undiscovered.
That's correct.
Do you think it might still exist?
I made the mistake of tweeting that I thought it could be possible. It could be possible.
Anything's possible,
that,
right?
Yeah, that when we've only done 5% of research onto the bottom of the ocean and we've done more research into space, that there's a lot of species of things down there that we don't know about. And the Mariana Trench is currently the bottom of the ocean, but there's also a lot of sort of interesting facts that can say that maybe it isn't, and maybe there's something below that. And I did put on Twitter, like, I think they could still exist, but a lot of scientists were very quick to tell me
say no.
Say absolutely not, you're out of your mind. But there was one or two that said, look, it could be possible, but it's very unlikely, purely because they have to eat so much because of their size. And where could they exist and eat that much?
You're a good person, James.
Wait, what?
Go look back.
How cool and difficult was to make the stunts underwater?
Easy. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love water. So for me, that was like
Yeah.
the most fun thing to do.
Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, go!
You were born and raised in Australia, which is known to be one of the places that have more sharks attacks in the world. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, for one, I love sharks and I'm very pro shark. And growing up as a kid surfing, I did see sharks when I was swimming, and you'd always, when you would see a fin, you would pray it was a dolphin, but sometimes it wasn't. And I think that the reason why we're seeing more shark attacks is purely because we've been messing around with the ocean too much. We overfish. It's become really acidic, you know, global warming, and they have less food to eat. They don't want to eat humans. They don't want to attack humans. That's why most shark attacks, there's a leg or there's an arm, but they don't eat a human being. We don't taste good to them. They mistake us as a seal or a dolphin or a fish or whatever. And I just think that it's about us respecting that that's their habitat, that's their home, and we need to be sort of smart about the water we get into and know, like, before you go into the ocean, is this an ocean that has sharks? Is this an ocean that is safe, you know, and if it isn't, don't get in the ocean.
I'm gonna make this thing bleed.